Hi, my name is Jason. I am doing my presentation on the California condor. The California condor is the largest land bird we have in North America. The California condor is a New World vulture. Its wingspan can reach 9.8 feet, which is the widest of all North American land birds. Its weight can reach up to 26 pounds, which is close to what a trumpeter swan can weigh, and also makes it the heaviest land bird in North America. Their choice of food is carrion, which means they eat dead animals. The California condor is critically endangered and in 1987 became extinct to the wild for 5 years. The California condor can also live up to 60 years old. Even with the California condor being the largest land bird in North America, it can reach speeds of up to 55 miles per hour. It can fly up to 15,000 feet while looking for its next meal. To put this in perspective, when you're flying in a commercial airliner, the plane's cruising altitude is 33,000 to 43,000 feet. The picture shown gives a really good example of just how big this bird is. I have always thought the bald eagle was the largest North American bird with the widest wingspan, but was surprised when I saw that it wasn't. The California condor's wingspan is almost 3 feet wider than the bald eagle. The California condor was significant to Native Americans and were considered sacred. They were considered to have healing powers, and their feathers were part of the Native American traditional medicine ceremonies. In some Native cultures, they were considered the symbol of the sky, which is represented in tribal art. Another Native culture considered them to be king of birds, and believed they embody the 4 cardinal virtues of wisdom, justice, goodness, and leadership. The California condor's habitat is in rocky shrubland, coniferous forests, and oak savannas. The California condor's range before Europeans settled the Americas was throughout North America. Now we can only find California condors in California, Arizona, southern Utah, Baja California, and Mexico. There are 3 main things that led to the near extinction of the California condor, but sadly, every reason there is can be blamed on humans. Before Europeans came to settle in the United States, the Native Americans lived in harmony with this magnificent animal and was significant in their culture. Once the Europeans settled in the Americas, they pushed the California condor out of their territories and destroyed their habitats. Now they can only be found in a few western states, leading to the first main cause of their decline. The second main cause of their decline was the introduction of different pesticides, which found their way through the food chain to the animals the California condors were eating. One of the pesticides being DDT. DDT was introduced into the food chain and consumed by California condors. This would soften the eggs and kill the offspring. It was very serious because the California condor only lays 1 egg every 1 to 2 years. The third main cause, which is still an issue today, is lead poisoning. This is consumed from high-velocity bullets that fragments into small pieces into the animals that the California condors consume. When federal wildlife authorities noticed how serious the decline was and how close to extinction the California condor was, for the first time, humans finally took action and responsibility. In 1953, the first major study of California condors was established, and there was 150 known California condors in the wild. In 1967, the California condor was designated as an endangered species, and we're down to only 60 in the wild. In 1975, the California condor known population was down to just 30. This is when the California Condor Recovery Plan was established. In 1987, the last California condor was captured from the wild, making their population now only 27, which are now in captivity. This was also the year they became officially extinct in the wild. This lasted until 1992, when the first California condor was released into the wild in Southern California. By the end of 1992, there were 7 in the wild and now 86 in captivity. By 2012, there were 235 California condors in the wild and 169 in captivity. As of today, there are nearly 500 California condors in the wild. They are still endangered, but the numbers are heading in the right direction. The first two facilities that took the California condors in to repopulate were the San Diego Wild Animal Park and the Los Angeles Zoo. In 2003, the Oregon Zoo received the first California condor to help repopulate. At these facilities, the California condor was bred in captivity, and the eggs were closely monitored day and night to increase their survival. The California condor is a challenge to repopulate, with only one egg being laid every 1 to 2 years per female, which is one reason we are not seeing a very fast increase in population. It takes 2 months for a California condor's 4-inch long egg to hatch. The nesting period lasts as long as 163 to 180 days. After the nesting period, the offspring will stay dependent for 6 to 12 months. Since the California condor was introduced in the wild in 1992, there have been 185 known deaths as of 2019. Ranging from the least to greatest responsible is illness, fire, trauma, shooting, predation, drowning, power lines, and lead poisoning. But out of all of these different reasons, 50% is from lead poisoning. As discussed, this is from high velocity bullets used by hunters, and the condors eating the carcasses and consuming the small bullet fragments. As of 2013, the state of California has banned the use of all lead ammunition used for hunting. There are also 15 other states with restrictions on the use of lead ammunition for hunting. This should be an eye-opener for all hunters on the harmful effects of lead ammunition and how it could cause the extinction of many animals in the future if not taken seriously. And this pie chart is also a very good example showing that humans are still responsible for most of the California condor's deaths.